first and foremost, mate, thank you so much for Austin Powers, because the years and the years of joy that brought to me at a very important part of your life when you're discovering
Probably way
comedy.
too early when you weren't supposed to be watching.
God, yeah, and that has stayed with me all these years.
Cool.
Not to dwell too much on the past, but
Yeah.
is there any chance that you
There's
guys
always
might
a
dance
chance.
again?
Mike talks about it. I talk about it. It's always, how do you top? You know, the last one was Beyonce and Michael Caine, and you know, it was so enjoyable to make that, and so we just need a hook that goes, oh, this is going to be even more spectacular.
Well, I think every time Mike comes out of the woodwork again, it seems to make headlines, and everyone's like, wow, this guy's still got it. This guy's still got so much to offer.
I think he had something to do with electing the Prime Minister of Canada recently. Seriously, he helped. He did some campaign spots that do elbows up. That, you know, that's how influential. He's the master of catchphrases.
Yeah.
Shagadelic, yeah, baby, swing, not. Like they should harness him for political purposes.
For no reason whatsoever. The other day, I was literally singing the BBC song to myself. I got the whole lyrics down to that still.
My wife is in that band. Susanna Hoffs
Really?
of the Bangles is in. She's Gillian Shagwell was her name in the.
What a name! I don't know how you got that signed off at the time. Hey, honey, you're going to be called this.
It is called The Spy Who Shagged Me, the second
Of course,
one. So we had a head start.
Well, I'm telling you now, there's still an appetite for it, so I'll be crossing my fingers that you guys make some calls after this. Let's talk about bringing something else back. The War of the Roses is an absolutely iconic movie from back in the day. You got Michael Douglas in his absolute pomp, Danny DeVito, Kathleen.
Turner,
This is a very different movie, but what was it about that story and about that original, if at all, kind of inspired you to want to have a crack at it yourself?
Yeah. Well, you know, Tony and Olivia and Benedict had worked on it before I even came on, so it wasn't hard once I read this great script and the two of them, but I did think it was worth it because I am nervous about remakes. It was such a reimagining and went in such a direction that I almost found therapeutic, which is weird that such a dark comedy could make you feel like, you know, I need to think harder about how to keep a relationship together. So I felt like if people could walk out of it talking about how to be better for each other, what a cool thing that would be. Sometimes tragedy is a cautionary
It's
tale.
definitely very cathartic. I mean, I have a relationship where we argue as a sport, and watching something like this, there's a little piece of you that's like, I'd love to be able to say some of this stuff.
Yeah, that means you trust each other and you get each other's humor. That's not a small thing. That's a big deal.
Let's talk about getting each other's humor, because you work with two different sections of comedy in here. You've got Olivia and Benedict, who have done both comedy and drama, and two of the biggest actors you've got in the entire world at the moment. Then you've got this like SNL alumni. You've got Jamie and Zoe in there.
Shooty Gatwa, who's talking behind us right now.
Shooty as well. Again, incredible actors. But like, it's two very different forms of comedy, and I guess it's your job to try and tie that together and make it blend in a way that's...
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I always look at it as kind of the same thing, and especially why film comedy, as opposed to sketch comedy, you're building characters that you're asking the audience to stick with and to keep going with, and that if it comes out of character, and Tony writes the character so authentically, then when you cast comedy capable people who take it past it, then it's like jazz or something. You're riffing off of what Tony's written, but with this other inventiveness like Kate McKinnon has and Andy Samberg. So I don't know, I always try to keep it real, you know, as best I can, but let comedy fly, you know, let the freak flag fly.